What is up, original gangsters? I am here today to work epically on the Aether.
Oh gosh, you have the stream running, so you're gonna have echo.
Just gonna. So Paper is not going to be able to get the update done in time unless he gets some help. So I'm going to be making most, if not all, of the terrain on the big middle island in the Aether. So that's what we're going to be doing epically today. So yeah. Alright. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about mountains. Alright, this is the best death stream ever. Anyways, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put some ruins, some caves, and some mountains and stuff. And then it's gonna be epic. Certified poggers. Okay. And it's a little bit hard to know where to start. Paper has wanted me to include some of everything here. So it's like feather trees, sun trees, and like the sun shard and stuff. So, and then I have creative liberty to include other things, but those things he wants in, so those are going to be in. Maybe I should put a family of 10 crystal bontes on this island. Alright. So I guess where I'm going to start is with the edges, because he's got this completely uniform sandbar that goes all the way around the entire island and does not look natural at all. So we're gonna, there we go. So we're gonna make this look a smidgen better. Oh, real quick, before I forget, I'm gonna show off a little bit more of a sneak peek of the shadow armor. I'm just walking around with it a little bit, so that way you get a better idea of what it's like if I ever load into the game. I don't remember what my graphics are on. I think it's like 2 or something. yeah, so this is what is going to be coming into the game. I'm not going to spoil what the armor does. I will spoil one thing which you can already see on screen, which is that it has the same defense as Magnetite. So it's going to have a little bit more than Spirit Armor. And as you can see, it's got a cape, which blows in the wind and stuff. So that looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's coming this update. And it's gonna be pretty poggers. I don't think it's overpowered, because it's going to have some unique abilities that no other armors have. But yeah. Epic sneak peek. Where did I... Here it is. Okay. So now we're going back to putting the sandstone on the edge epically. I always wonder why sand is on the edges of sky islands when, like, in real life, sand gets on the shore because the waves wash it up. But in this case, there's no reason for the borders to be particularly different than what's in the middle. But, you know, you're not supposed to question the status quo lest the FBI bust down your door.
It's actually limestone is the side material.
Yeah,
also,
whatever.
I just inherited this technique from Soybean. I don't know why he does it. It just looked good. Okay, bye.
Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense, though.
You don't make any sense.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I'm starting to realize what I signed up for when I agreed to help him make this island. This is going to be incredibly boring. By the way, if you guys want to influence what's going to happen in the game right now, if you actually have a good suggestion for what should go in the middle, I might put it there. But it has to be an actually good suggestion. If you suggest anything that's cringe, I might not do it. If you suggest Casio, or Queso, as people who mispronounce his name call him, I will definitely put him there, though.
There's a random guy in your chat saying the stream is pre-recorded. His name is Yep, I'm Skibbity Jaw.
That's crazy.
By the way, you're really quiet. You should get like your mic a little closer. I don't know how you would do that, but
Yeah,
put it on your keyboard.
I don't know. I don't think it matters much. I'm not planning to talk much, to be honest. I'm just gonna, like, do work.
That's legit, honestly.
I'm just giving people spoilers because
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah, because people like
I mean, they don't get to
spoilers.
see the artifact, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm going to explain like a sneak peek later too.
Okay.
I don't even know how close I am to being done going around this
Yep,
stupid
that's
island,
where
bro.
Yeah, it's really big, I know.
I'm like 75% of the way there. I gotta wrap this sandstone around the stalactites. Ree. So anyways, I'm going to talk about tons of juicy spoilers for the next updates now. So for starters, after the Aether and Artifacts comes out, probably what we're going to do next is the sailing update. And this is going to add cannons, as well as at least 3 new different kinds of boats, and a new world event. Oh, what the heck was that? So that's going to be a thing. And then after that, we're going to do the town update. And then after that... And the town update's going to have a new boss. Speaking of new boss, some point soon in the near future, there's going to be a boss related to the Aether, because Dave just wanted to make one, and so he animated it and made the boss, although it's going to need some modifications, and he just kind of did that for free. So there's going to be another boss there.
It also has 2 original soundtracks. Dave got Isaac to make a first and second phase theme. It's actually ridiculous. I don't know, man.
Oh, I forgot it had soundtracks.
Dude, I thought it was gonna only have
That's
one, and
pretty
then Isaac
crazy.
made a second one.
It's pretty crazy, actually.
And then also, it's even crazier because, actually, dude, you're gonna have to fight the boss while dealing with oxygen the whole time.
Okay, so on these islands, they're on crumbled leaves and... Okay. Okay, I smell what you're stepping in. Alright. I'm thinking I'm going to add some ruins, like some structures that are destroyed.
Go ahead.
So that's gonna be pretty cool. I might have a thicket too. I think I'm gonna work on a little bit of a...
Feel free to use an ancient tree if you need to, but, like, maybe don't spam them, you know?
Oh, I'm gonna have 10 ancient trees on this island.
You can also use, like, a big feather tree if you want. I'll make that for you if you need it.
Sick. Alright, just gonna do something like this. I think we're gonna try and spice this up a little bit. We're gonna add... No, that's way too thick. Okay. Alright, I'm going to real quick explain a sneak peek. So, something posted in the sneak peeks channel was that the map was a rough map for the new area, which probably made no sense to most people. and it was a Trinity diagram, which is a diagram to help explain a certain aspect of the God of Christianity. And so basically, the reason that it is this way is because, as you can see, there's an outer ring, right? So that's the is not ring that corresponds to that. And then there's 3 islands corresponding to each person, and then there's a middle island, which corresponds to the middle part. And so, if you just think of that diagram, it can actually help you navigate in the Aether a little bit easier when the update comes out. So, just trying to add a little bit of sand texturing around this tree area that I'm gonna have. Not tree area, stone area, because I'm not putting trees on sand. Where does he put the sun loads? I need to do some epic investigative journalism over here. Okay, so he puts this one on limestone, and this one. Okay, it looks like he just puts them on limestone. Epic. I'm gonna have like one in the corner right here. I don't know why when I select them and like have them like when I duplicate them and drag them off to a specific location, it just makes them float above the edge for literally no reason, but it's super annoying because I have to move each individual thingy down every time. So that's not great. Add images of Big Bob and Chunky Boy. That's a good idea, actually. I think I'll do that. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to put golden nodes here yet. I think I need to... I'm going to save that for caves and stuff later. Okay, this one's going to be one of those stupidly annoying resources that no one ever actually accesses because as soon as they break it, all the stuff falls off the edge. Alright, sick. Let me just put it out a little bit more so that way nothing falls into the... There we go. Epic. I'll put a few feather stones too, because I feel like that'll give it a little bit of contrast and pop and color. I'm gonna rotate this. I think I'm gonna shrink this one too, just so that way they don't all seem so uniform. Although they kind of just do anyway. I'm gonna add some feather trees. Do the trees? Okay, I don't have to drag the trees down every time. That's really nice, actually. I was gonna be super pissed off if that was the case. I guess I'm just gonna start by taking all the basic things that I've been given because I don't want them to just be sitting in the middle of the island because then I'll have to move them into like over the void or something. So I'm just gonna use these and then duplicate them as I go. I don't know what kind of ancient runes I'm gonna have here. Preferably something that you can mine to get pretty decent artifacts, because that's gonna be the main way you get artifacts is by mining ruins. So for example, the crumbled sword and the pyramid ruins by the well, not the pyramid ruins, but the desert structure ruins over near the pyramids. You'll be able to mine some of those, and you'll be able to mine the sword rubble from the statues, and those will have high chances to drop artifacts. And that's like an example of where some will be. There's going to be some introduced to the spirit realm as well. There's going to be some rubble there. They're also going to, I believe they're going to be introduced into the skeleton king's castles. Like, you know how there's treasure chests in the skeleton king's castle? I think there's going to be some artifacts introduced to the loot table and the treasure chests there. So that's also going to be a thing. This ground is not even. How is this not level, bro? Oh my gosh. To like smooth this out for literally no reason. Got freaking cooked, bro. Okay. I'm then we're just gonna bring the bush. I gotta bring the bush. Alright. Are there big sun bushes? No, right? Like, there's just no big feather sun bushes. I'm not gonna lie, I don't play that much BBAT, so I don't know off the top of my head. The dev doesn't play his own game? Okay. Bro, where the heck is leafy grass? Ever since Roblox has changed all of their icons, they look nothing like what they're supposed to. Like this leafy grass texture, like allegedly leafy grass texture, straight up looks like dirt. Like it just, like, you cannot tell me that this, right, like what you're seeing before you, looks anything like this image right here. It's completely retarded. So yeah, that's the thing. And also the trees float a little bit, but they don't float a lot. Like, if you really peer under here, you can see it's floating. It's really annoying, but I don't care enough to fix it for every single one, so I'm not going to. I think the most logical thing to do is to kind of have a sun patch here. And then more of a feather area this way, and then maybe we can have, like, a mountain coming towards the middle with maybe a river going off of it, like off the edge too, maybe. Because I have a waterfall plugin, but it's kind of glitchy. But it could work. And then have some crystals in the feather area, maybe some... I don't know where I'd put emeralds. Probably emeralds are just going in the caves underground. They're not going to be above ground. Because that makes sense. I think I'm going to put these things on some limestone areas, but not too big. I'm going to actually shrink this. Okay. Then we're just gonna... Buzzinga! Oh yeah, vector! Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the emeralds. Is there anything else that I would want to use? It's on these islands. I don't know how you... Oh. Okay, so these are the points that... Okay, that's cool. Let's see, there's cactus. I don't think I'm gonna be using cactus because the island isn't explicitly a desert. Is there anything in the caves, maybe? Oh, this island isn't done either. Shoot! He's cooked! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I might want some animals. I'm definitely gonna take gold banto at least. I'm gonna grab the crystal bante too. By the way, ever since the update, like the Riz update, where animals run after being hit, the crystal bante and the gold banto are completely unkillable. And it's the most annoying thing in the universe. Like, they used to be so good for getting, like, the crystal bante used to be so good for getting crystals, and now it's absolute balls. It sucks so bad. Like, it's just not worth it. So yeah, that's like a thing now. I bet you a good way to kill it, actually, would be to put a saddle on it. Because then it'll just sit there and passively let you kill it. Which is kind of sad, but, you know, do what you gotta do. I think that would work. Unless when it's saddled, it doesn't drop crystals. Again, I don't play BBAT that much, so I don't know off the top of my head. Oh gosh, this is off-centered. I would give someone with OCD a heart attack if I didn't fix that. probably. Just yapping right now. Okay, there's a little bit of rock here. I guess I'm just gonna put a bunch of trees along the edge for starters. I kind of like the idea of, yeah, a river running through the crystal and feather area, and maybe having a feather tree thicket that kind of blends into a sun tree thicket. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm gonna bust out the Roblox water, the best water in the universe. I've just got to make sure I don't have Okay, good. We're good. Because sometimes I have ignore water on, and that makes it so that I start turning, like, it literally turns it into water all the way down. Like if I put, yeah, if I put ignore water on. Yeah, it just goes straight through like that. So, always got to make sure that's off when you're making a river. Otherwise, it's going to be about 5 times deeper than you originally wanted it. So we're going to have a river. And it's going to go... We'll stop it there for now. And I think there's going to be like a mound that's going to be near. That it'll... that will... like a mountain of some kind that will have a river flowing from it that will go maybe in each of the 4 directions. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I don't think I want every single rock under limestone, because I think that would be kind of ugly. So, and I think I'm gonna have a rock in this itself. And because I play Studio on such low graphics quality, I should probably paint beneath the river. This is where you use ignore water, by the way. I should probably paint beneath the river to make it not grass down there, because if you didn't know, grass can't survive submerged underwater. That's just not a thing that it does. So we're gonna just paint that out real quick. Let me just make sure this looks good. Okay, I'm kind of missing the sides here a little bit, but... Oh, and this is floating. We're gonna fix that, because it is the most annoying thing to fix in Studio when people are just like... Or you just find things that are floating a little bit, and then you have to remember to, like, go back to that specific thing and make it not float anymore. Okay, there we go. Also, this is another annoying thing, which is that when your brush is size 1, there's some things it just simply can't edit for some reason. Like, Roblox just decides it doesn't get deep enough to get the grass that's there, which is low-key kind of stupid. Okay, let me see if I have that waterfall plugin. Generate waterfall. Okay, gotta make sure the rotation is accurate. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, what the heck? That's so far down. Okay, I didn't mean to put it that far down, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna... It's just infinite. It's fine, probably. Gonna move on. Anyways. Okay. Things are looking good, epically. It might be a good idea to put some fish in this river later. I don't know. I guess maybe that would... If they actually existed here, they would swim off the edge and it wouldn't be muchacho bueno, so maybe not, but... Okay, there is some gold nodes here, so I think we can have a we have the dynamic duo, the best couple in all of Booga Booga. The Golden Banto and the Crystal Bonte. A match made in the Aether. And they were always destined to be together. Yeah.
That's insanely funny. But nah, bro, we all know the best couple is the hateful god and the miserable goddess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's not the miserable one, it's the lonely one, my bad.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up sometimes.
It's gonna be the best update ever, for real.
The best update ever.
For real. Okay, this looks just like a cutoff, so we're gonna fix this a little bit.
You should do the little, like, strands that come out.
Yeah, probably.
Soybean Max,
I
bro.
wanted to add some ground. Oh, wow, the ground is very dark. But we like dark people. Anyways. Let me get a size 1 brush and just fit it in there. Bro, look at this. I'm literally clicking right now, and it's just not modifying it. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes the one size brush is just so glitchy. Fix your game, Roblox. Okay, I think we're just gonna keep that grass there because that'll look better than whatever that is. Is there a? Yeah, you're right. There is no kid. Is there? There's no emerald banto. There's no emerald little Bante or whatever, which is a tragedy, dude. Oh, I didn't have anything selected. That's why I didn't change. Okay, but no, it's still not changing. What the heck? That's so stupid. This game is rigged. Ah! It just changed it to 56. Okay. I really need the size 1 brush to work right now because 2 is way too big for this. Yeah, that's not great. Does size 1 limestone? No, size 1 limestone doesn't work either. So the size 1 brush is just completely broken now and doesn't do anything. Peak Roblox for real. Okay, we're gonna. Oh my gosh, dude! Size 2 is massive. You know what else is massive? Okay. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be really hard with a size 2 brush, bro. Absolutely ginormous. Like, look at the size of this honker, dude. Positively gymorphosis. Bigger than my brain. Insane! Dude, actually crazy. Okay. Okay. It would be cool if Roblox made their game work. Am I right or am I right? Anyways, we're going back to positive things. Okay, never mind. This looks mid. I need to fix it. A lot of Roblox Studio is making something mid and making small tweaks until it looks good. Or at least in the modeling department. I can't speak to programming. And so just remember, kids, if you make something that sucks, it might be 20 steps away from greatness. Or it could be truly bad and you should just give up on it. And it's important to be able to discern whether it completely sucks or if it's salvageable. But let's be for real, most of the stuff you guys make is definitely not salvageable. Am I right or am I right? Ha. What in the world is a brain? It's that thing between the lungs and the um and the throat. It's that thing that has like 3 tubes and beats a lot and like moves your blood around. Oh my gosh. There's so many little tweaks I want to make, but I can't because I don't have size 1 brushes. Dude, like look at this. I am holding click right now, and I am bazinga-ing all over this map, and it's just doing nothing, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, bro. Alright. We're gonna try putting some ground over here, because I think it's too sandy. This is too big of a sandbar. I like the way it looks, and the way it transitions with the low taper fade, am I right? But it's just too big. And I don't want to modify the whole thing. So we're going to put some ground. And we're going to... Okay, not there. And we're going to put some ground. And we're going to put some grass. Because the ground sucks. But the grass, I think it might help. And if we connect it a little bit, so that way it doesn't... So that way it looks better than Ninja's low taper fade, then I think we might be cooking. Gotta go around. Dude, life is so much harder when your tools don't work. This is like if the back end of your hammer got like completely destroyed and you can't take out nails anymore. And so, like, whenever you put in a nail, like, it better be right because you can't rectify mistakes with precision. It's extremely balls. Okay, I think I want to keep... Man. Dude, life would be so much easier with a 1 brush. I'm just going to be complaining about this the entire stream. Probably. Okay, this sand patch is too big. And its shape isn't natural. It looks like a blob. And this is like, okay. Don't you just love these big rocks that like hang off the edge, by the way? There's like 1 tree on the original Sun Island that does this, where it just, whatever you mine, and there's 1 location where the Crystal Guardian will, where when you break it, like the spirit key will fall off the edge, and it's the most infuriating thing in the universe. Like, Soybean was a villain, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, he put that hole underneath the ancient tree and he did that? Coincidence? Probably, but like, okay, it wasn't a coincidence, it was obviously intentional, but you know what I mean. My point is, Soybean was actually evil. A devious mastermind plotting the rage quits of children years in advance. A mischievous plot to undermine the sanity of American children. I almost feel like I want a second river. But I think my problem is just that I put this limestone plotch in like an exact perpendicular line to this other one, and so that's why it just looks weird to me. So I'm just gonna fix that epically. Bazinga. Let me see here. Yep, I'm a genius. That works. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have the forest or thicket, not really a forest. I'm gonna have the thicket here, like extending. Okay, you see this box on screen epically? Yeah, we're gonna have the forest extend like mostly be in this area, right? But then there's going to be parts of the thicket that like extend a little bit this way, but it's kind of fading off, you know? And we're going to have some trees come in here. And I think that's going to be baller. Most of these trees are going to be feather trees. And I'm thinking that as we get closer to the left side over here, we're going to make it so that it slowly fades into sun trees. I don't know how that'll look, and it might be retconned later, but I'm going to try it out. I don't know if there's any other animals in the Aether other than birds either. I don't think there are. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I don't think there are. Okay, Staligma toilet, okay. I need the big tree. Bunga bunga. Do I have the bush already? No, I don't have the bush already. I knew that. Okay. I will say, though, I don't like that I plan to have a forest here because making a bee-bat forest, or a booga forest generally, is the lamest thing ever because the trees are boring as balls and there's not really much you can do to make them more exciting. And so it's kind of just like there's a good reason there wasn't really forests in the original Booga Booga. As mid as that game was, it got that right, because a forest, yeah, like a forest in this game just doesn't look that great. I mean, it works and it's fine, but also getting that much wood in such a short time is almost overpowered, or it would be, except for the fact that you can just farm like apples or oranges or whatever and get infinite logs. Okay, I've been duplicating normal sized and not... Okay, good. I thought I might have been duplicating big trees for a second, and that would have been bad, because I would have had to delete a bit. Okay. So, we're gonna move this back a little bit. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. And then... I'm gonna make the thicket. Like I said, we're going to make it extend a little bit into this crevice that comes here. Because I think that's going to make it look a lot more natural. I don't know... Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do with that gold. But I need to finish the woods first. Let me get some more bushes over here. Oh no. Yeah, like these trees are exactly the same. It would be like if you could actually see the details of snowflakes and you saw that every single snowflake was exactly the same. It just doesn't feel right, man. Add a humongous crystal? That's actually not a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie to you, though. I'd have to, like... Let me see if I can get into the... I need to expand my explorer. Not vertically. No! Oh, man. Okay. Okay, never mind. I thought there was gonna be a script there and then I could just modify the number in it, but no.
How's it going?
It's going fine. Can you just, like, give this more HP and more crystals later? Thanks.
Bruh. Crazy. Interesting decision putting the crystal on limestone.
mean,
It's usually just on like rock or just on its own, but it doesn't really matter. It's fine. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Looks good to me. Bunga bunga. This is literally just what I'm going off of. It's like, do I feel it in my balls? If I do, I do it.
Has chat. Has chat contributed anything to society?
I mean, not really, but like...
You should add a humongous crystal.
But like, that's fine. I don't know. I don't expect them to. Oh gosh.
Itty bitty river. Oh, and did you use the waterfall plugin?
Yeah, it kind of...
Looks bad.
Well, no, it just goes off for literally ever.
I'll add the, like the waterfall in that one cave.
Yeah.
I'll like
just,
bring that over.
Yeah, just like do whatever. Because when I clicked down there wasn't a stopping point, and so it just goes.
Yup.
There's just be like a waterfall in the overworld that just appears out of nowhere, and it's just
coming from the sky. I don't know if the Aether's above the overworld or it's like actually another realm.
Yeah.
It's probably another realm, honestly.
Like, I guess, but that's boring, because then you could have things fall out of the sky on people.
That's just what meteors are.
Yeah.
These are the Aether rocks.
It's just dudes in the Aether taking dumps. So then I'm gonna have one more tree, and we're gonna shrink him a little bit, like, not too much, because we don't want him to be like 211, you know what I mean? I bet most of Yo Goofy Oz are like 312. Short kings out there. I think I'm gonna put a big one. I actually don't think I'm gonna put a big one. I lied. Okay, and then if we get Pro Epic Gamer tip for all of you future Roblox developer millionaires out there. Alright? You don't want your tree that you just duplicated and put near it to be the exact same size and the exact same orientation, because that could look weird.
You like resize objects size is it gonna like save?
We can make it save.
Like, I guess. Like, that's the point of all the that's why there's like big trees, you know, so we have like bigger ones that drop more stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, what about your skibidi?
Oh, I just realized I haven't used any leafy grass. Controversial hot take. Leafy grass should just not be used. It's like annoying when you're developing, you have to paint everything leafy grass, but also nobody ever notices. Man, I really wish I had a size 1 brush right now. It would be cool if Roblox added a size 1 brush. That would be epic, actually. It's too bad. I think we're gonna absorb this Bante into the forest. Oh gosh. I think we're gonna absorb this Bante into the forest epically. Have a few big trees around here. And then we're gonna do... No, we'll have a little clearing for him. And we'll do this. And we'll rotate this way. Here. Okay. It's coming together a little bit. I do feel like this here in the middle is just out of place if you look at it from a big picture perspective, like out here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it again. And this time I'm gonna move it. We'll move it here, and we'll make it part of the same limestone patch is this one, and we'll paint grass over here. Fix that right up, and then see, now this area is starting to look a little bit cozy. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm not sure if I should put this in the same limestone patch, but let me see. Oh, that's definitely worse for the area. Guess we don't need a limestone patch for every single thing. Am I right? Okay, he's got a little clearing, but I think we're gonna put the boulder in a little bit, and we're gonna add a tree here. And then we're gonna rotate that tree epically, and then we're gonna have the rock out a little bit more. And then we're just gonna have the Bante right there. Okay. Alright, I think it's starting to come together. Very epic. I think I want the forests maybe to like arc a little bit. I don't know though. Life's tough. You have to make decisions about how your forest is going to expand in Roblox game. Maybe I should just start talking about like politics or something. Something really controversial. That could be fun. Just make this the most successful commentary channel on YouTube. So, it becomes extremely monotonous to make large forests, like, detailed by hand. So often what you do is when you have these little chunks, you just kind of select a bit and you just duplicate it. And then you just, like, rotate it and then just slap it there. And skablammo, nobody is the wiser. And maybe you can, like, move a bush around so it's not, like, identical. So then we're gonna put a big tree there. Okay, that's good. Oh crap, did I duplicate that? I did duplicate that. Okay, we're good. I'm Tetris maxing right now. Huh. Oh. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe have a little rock uppy bit in it, yeah. Have it like rise out of the ground here in it. I'm not sure how good the grow tool is gonna be for this. Let me. What kind of mountains does he have? Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna delete this big floating swole feather stalactite that's just standing in the middle of an open field for literally no reason. I probably saved the world with that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna grab a floating feather rock and bring that over. Seems like a good idea. I think I just want this to maybe just be over the general area. Like over the forest a little bit. Yeah. Could be good. Could be good for real. No cap. If we bring this here. Maybe at a higher elevation or a lower elevation. I'm gonna move it again. Huh. Okay, I like the floating rocks. Is there other varieties? I know there's gold ones, but is there different shapes? These look very similar to me. I don't think there's... Is this a different shape? Is this just rotated? Okay, this looks like a different shape. Yeah, I think there is different shapes, so we're just gonna yoink this one, Scoobs, and we're gonna bring it right. No. Bring it right.
Wait, what are the different shapes?
Right over.
The different shapes?
Of the floating rocks.
Oh, no, they're just rotated.
Oh. Well, that's cool.
You're just having, like, one way in the air.
No, I'm gonna probably have
What's
it
chat
on the
saying?
edge a little bit.
Not the villager noises. Remember when Andrew did, like, the perfect pillager noise?
Oh, yeah. Dude, he literally sounds exactly like one. I could not tell the difference if you put the actual game's recording and his, like, and a recording of him in front of me. It's exactly identical.
Peak.
It probably doesn't sound like that way to him because your voice always sounds different to yourself than it does to others, but... Dude, literally exactly the same. Like, that is where Minecraft got the sound. So, yeah. I'm starting to like how this area is coming together a little bit. I don't want it to feel too messy, though. So we're going to move some details over a little bit. And we're going to duplicate the forest more epically. Oh! It's been duplicated! Oh! It's been rotated! Oh! It's been moved. Peak humanity right here. Okay. That. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I want these trees to be straight. So we're gonna do that a little bit. There's no big ones over here now, so we're gonna get yoink one of these fellas. Oh my gosh. Look at this goofy dude. I'm just gonna... You know what? I don't like this tree, so I'm just gonna put it there. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. And then if somebody wants to mine it, they can do that. Alright, I'm gonna actually add a little bit of, spiky things past the tree line. Ooh, and then maybe I could have, like, an arch or something. You know what you know what I'm saying? You know, so you can smell what I'm stepping in, yeah? So then we get some rocks here. Oh gosh, not there. We got some rocks here, yeah. Alhamdulillah, yeah. And then I'm kind of like, now this arch is too big. There's got to be a more narrow passage, but I don't think I want it there. So what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna have a little ramp that kind of comes up a little mountain sort of thing. We're gonna put grass on it epically. Oh my gosh, that's crazy! Whoa! There's literally grass there right now. Not even figuratively, literally grass. By the way, okay, this is going to turn into a commentary on the word literally, but has anyone noticed how the word literally has over time come to mean the same thing as figuratively? So now people will say, I'm literally dying, when they are figuratively suffering, right? Like they are figuratively dying, but they literally use the word literally to mean figuratively now. It's absolutely bonkers when you think about it. Okay, I kind of like how this cliff overlooks the tree line. But not like completely over it. Just like almost on level, you know what I mean? Because it kind of gives you just a weird perspective that I think is good. So we're going to keep that height. And we're going to extend the slopes. That way it comes this way more and looks a bit more natural, but we don't. Okay. I think this is good as is. I should probably add some gold nodes over there. Does this gold node look natural? Does it look better without it? I think a feather stone would work better there, probably. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna shrink it a hot bit. A mini boy. Okay, I should just see if there's a mini one somewhere. I don't believe there is, which is a problem. Like, there's one featherstone. It looks exactly the same. Like, there's no variance. Because with rocks, like normal rocks, you have variance, right? But with featherstones, you just don't. So it's kind of brutal. But, yeah. Okay, I'm liking the way these rocks are coming from here. What if the forest continues through one of these passageways that kind of is right here? That is ground, not rock. I knew that. Like this. Like over here. That is an ugly shape, but hopefully I can fix it in post-production. And then if we do that, and then we put a little bit of grass. Oh, that's gross. I need subtract. I'm going to try to make a bed for the grass. And then... actually, that just might work in and of itself. If we have a little bit... not quite that much, but a little thinner here. And then like a patch there, yeah. And then maybe... okay, we're gonna do that. No. I'm gonna go down to 2 here, I reckon. Well, I'm still in subtract mode. I almost forgot about that. I thought the toothbrush wasn't working. Okay. What if there's an arch here? Because I wanted an arch earlier, but it was too wide or broad or far across or whatever. So okay, we're gonna move this floating stone now because it's a bit over everything. We're gonna move it here. We're gonna move it down a little bit so it's like everything is around the same level, but not quite. So there still feels like there's variation in verticality in a lot of areas. So because I don't have a one-size brush, Roblox, I'm gonna have to sculpt this with subtract. So I can't make what I want purely through addition. So I have to chip off a little bit to make a more precise arch shape. Not precise per se, but a more rugged arch shape. Instead of like a square, which is what it was. And have thinner rock beams supporting it. Oh no. That is not. Okay, we don't want holes peeking through. First you make it thin, then you patch the holes, because if you patch the holes as they come up, then they're just gonna re-come up. That's just how life is. Okay. Let's see. Is this good? So I think this can be good if you kind of make it a little bit of a cliff, like one with the cliff over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is size 18. I knew that. If we bring it down to a reasonable size. Here. And then extend the stone. No, but this way. Yeah. And then maybe we can have even a little bit of a flatter stone area where we can have some rock resources. Yeah. I think this could be good, but we gotta be careful here because we don't want this to be too. Don't want this to be too cringe. It's got to be a good shape, and it's got to not feel like too much rock, which is always the trickiest part. There we go. Gosh, okay, I'm gonna bring this down to 2 again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna stream for that much longer, because I'd rather just, I think it might be slightly faster if I do this without streaming, so I'm just gonna drop some more spoilers real quick. And then I'm gonna dip epically. So, as I mentioned in the introduction, yeah.
Gotta have some tall mountains, bro.
There's gonna be
some giga mountains, bro. Some cars mountains.
Bro, shut up. As I mentioned in the introduction about the update map, right? There's gonna be, you know, the sailing update, then the town update, then it's gonna be Spirit Realm Part 2. In Spirit Realm Part 2, the temple, the library, like all of the 4 main buildings in the Spirit Realm are going to receive a major glow up. So
maybe a 5th building too.
So yeah, that's going to happen. And then additionally, yeah, so they're all going to receive a glow up as in a looks up. In the library, there's going to be a potion shop. So that's a thing. And gosh, sorry, I'm like Also, I'm like multitasking right now. There's also going to be a new boss.
Oh, I don't know if that's going to come out directly in the Spirit Realm Part 2, but all the little mini bosses will.
And there's going to be little guardians for that boss.
Yeah, there's going to be 4 of them, right?
Yeah. And that boss is going to be pretty stupidly powerful. You know how the skeleton, the Skeleton King had all of his aura stripped from him when the Mojo update came out because he like wasn't deadly to normal Emerald players anymore.
This guy's getting that aura.
This guy is supposed to have that aura. He might not be as cool, but we'll see.
Yeah, you're gonna have to help me design him so that he's cool.
Yeah.
I don't want him to just be like.
What brush size did I use for this river, bro? I think it was 5.
It's so deep, dude. Can you just use a cylinder for the river so it's not so deep, so we don't have the Spirit Realm problem?
You can just make the river more shallow later. Anyways,
Stupido.
Anyways, I'm liking how this area is turning out. I think.
It's very flat.
It is very flat, but Booga is very flat.
You gotta do the Booga thing where you have like an area that's like slightly higher up and also still completely flat.
Yeah, I probably should. I just like don't want it.
You know, that's fair, I guess.
Like, I don't know, Booga pretty flat, you know what I mean? Like, this whole island is like flat busy toilet.
I mean,
except for this, for some
there's
reason.
also a mountain.
Yeah, there's like a mountain, but there's going to be a mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Desert isn't very flat.
You're not very flat.
What does that mean?
It means you're fat.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Right?
For the record, stream, he's actually not that fat.
Not fat.
Yeah, he's only like 500 pounds.
I mean, like, I'm just like...
He's a young disciple of Cassio. And by Cassio, I mean Queso, but Cassio is the correct pronunciation. Put some gold here, I think. This area is incredibly resource dense, but that's kind of like what it's supposed to be. So yeah. I don't know if I want the crystal area to extend over, like, in this whole forest area, if I just want it to be, like, a few bounties and, like, a few crystals in it. Because, like, this is probably fine. I'm gonna gold max right now. Gold node max. So the nodes in the Aether give extra gold than ones in the overworld. So like, I believe it's 8 versus 6. So in the overworld they give 6, but I believe here they give 8. I'm not sure on that. And so they will. And so just keep that in mind as I'm placing down all this gold. It's actually more than it looks like.
Yeah, everything in the Aether is like really OP.
Yeah, the Aether is just buffed because you can't stay in the Aether forever.
Yeah, people already know. I've talked about the oxygen mechanics a lot.
So, yeah.
The Aether is John Dimension, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, bye, Sigma.
Hopefully there's never going to be another dimension added ever, because if there is, it's going to become way too many. I think I'm going to leave it at 4 gold nodes. That's probably easily enough. I didn't even put any gold stone over there.
You could add some crystal in the zone. I mean, you have some.
Okay, I don't like how close this one feels to those two, so we're going to try putting it up. You always want it to feel far away.
Nah, bro, we're going to add more dimensions. What do you mean? Great.
10 more dimensions.
Yeah, so we're gonna add the underworld, which can be a generic fire dimension, and then we're gonna add the what's the one place from the Norse?
Okay, that just looks bad. Maybe I should only go for 3.
Okay, what's that one place from the Norse myths with the frost giants?
Jotunheim?
Yep, so we're gonna add Jotunheim and the underworld. So there's a frost dimension and a fire dimension. And then we're going to add the Radiant Realm, which is the opposite of the Shadow Realm, in that it's super blinding and obnoxious. And like, if you go there, it's basically like a flashbang.
You're blinding and obnoxious.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Okay, this is not smooth at all. So we're gonna bring out the smooth tool.
That's how soybean.
Ah!
Get the flatten tool.
Bro, why is the smooth tool actually the delete tool? It's the stupidest thing in the freaking universe.
Yeah, that's why you gotta use the flatten tool. That's how you soybean.
That's how I soybean all over the place.
Unironically, soybean uses the flatten tool like all the time, like every mountain.
He would. Alright, then we're gonna put a few sun trees up here.
Man, you're really making them inger-minger.
Inger-minger?
Yup, they're inger-mingering. We should probably not have them at like perfect 90-degree angles.
Yeah. And this one will be lower. And then we'll have a bit of rotation.
Bit of rotation.
Rotation.
Why are we stupid?
You were born that way.
Crazy.
I think I'm gonna have an epic bush here, epically, like a whole bush, an entire bush, not just part of a bush, but the whole thing. That's crazy, dude. Oh my god.
You're not just gonna have like the stub and no leaves.
Nah, that's gay. Let's see here.
Crazy.
Okay. I'm almost 1/4 done, chat. Hyped for real. Yeah. Okay, so I like how this area is popping off so far, you know what I'm saying? I think before the stream ends, I'm gonna extend the forest over yonder, yeah? Like this, but in an actually good shape and not a box, because, you know. And then I actually don't think I'm going to connect it with the sun trees. I think that would look bad. And we're just going to have it extend over, and then it's just the thicket's just going to end. And then, like, I don't think there's going to be a sun tree forest. It's just going to be a feather one. Because feather trees are useless, so. It's only the bushes that drop essence. Maybe I should have more sun. Oh, I've got a brilliant idea. You know that obnoxious overhang one? We're gonna have one for a sun thingy over here.
Wow. We should be putting these things everywhere, bro.
What things?
Like everything.
Yeah.
I'm like...
It's gotta be resource rich, bro.
I mean, yeah, it's just like the way I do it, it would be a lot more like batched together, you know? Like you got more sun things in one area and more feather things in one area.
And that's why my area looks goated. And that's why my area looks goated, huh?
I mean, actually, that's probably good for the center island, though, because of the whole, like, you know, it's...
Donkey, but...
Words. You're just, like, copying entire chunks of forest.
Oh, yeah, that's what you do. You expect me to, like, place every individual tree in a forest?
Small, yeah, I don't know.
Bro, I would die of death before that.
You take 25d6 psychic damage.
I would take psychic damage. Like, that would be...
Instant death.
Abysmal. Okay. The trees should drop essence fruit if you two break them, which gives 5 essence. Trust. You're cringe. But like a lovable kind of cringe, you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Everyone knows lovable kinds of cringe. They know that one guy. I think I'm gonna move this bush here because it's kind of like a dead zone. And all these trees are at 90-degree angles, so we're gonna fix that. I'm just gonna have this one be a diamond. Do this. Okay. I don't know if I want trees on top of this peak. I'm not gonna lie. I might just have trees going around it. Batman. Hey. duplicate chunks of forest epically.
Wow, you're such a lazy dev, bad dev, cringe.
Bad dev for real, bro.
Low
I would
quality.
I would die of I would just die.
You would die of death cutely.
I would die of depression cutely if I had to place every tree by hand.
Oh, I'm so tired, dude. I don't want to write anymore, but I need to write more.
Stop it. Stop being tired.
Oh, shoot, you right.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna like cone this forest off and I'm gonna call it because I wanna watch Penguin Zero videos.
That's crazy. It's actually insane how obsessed you are with watching Moist Critical.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream epically. This is what's been done.
So credible.